Good morning, majors. All right, we're doing day 5, I believe, uh, of our notes today, or day 6. I don't know which one is it. Which day is this? All right, day 6. So we're doing day 6 of our notes, which talks about inscribed angle. So this is the definition. Inscribed angle is an angle with its vertex on the circle. That's what it makes it inscribed inside, and uh, with two chords intersecting. So you can see that B is on the circle and it's two chord intersecting, creating that angle that is called inscribed. Then we have an intercepted arc is the arc, which in this case AC is the arc that lies between the endpoint of the inscribed angle. And then the degree of the inscribed angle is half of the measure of the intersected arc, and is described right here. Okay, ABC, this angle here, is 1/2 of the arc measure. Okay, that's the rule you have to remember. The other part in this section you have to remember is the intercepted arc, the intercepting a diameter. If the intercepting a diameter, which is if an inscribed angle intercepts a diameter, then it's a right triangle. See how BC is the diameter of the circle, and BAC would be a 90-degree angle because the intercepted arc is half of the circle. This is 180 degree. So the inscribed angle, because it intercepts on the diameter or half of the circle, it would be a 90-degree angle. And the third thing you need to remember is the overlapping arcs. If two inscribed angles intercept the same arc, then the angle are going to be congruent because they both intercept AD, I'm sorry, in this case. So if you're looking into C, right, the C intercepted AD, and if I look at B, angle B intercept AD, intercept uh, uh, ABD, intercept AD. So since they both intercept the same arc, that means angle B and angle C are going to be congruent. So this is the rule you have to remember and memorize as we go through the practice. So I'll just do the even numbers, and then we'll do the odd numbers in class, or vice versa. All right, so now let's look at number 1. So in this case, WY is 62. The question is, what is the measure of the inscribed angle? Based on our rule, the inscribed angle is 1/2 of the um, intersected arc, which is 62. So we are going to do what is 1/2 of 62. So angle X, is going to be 1/2 of the 62. That's what we have to do. 1/2 of 62 would be X. So WXY is going to be 31. And that's what you have to do. So I'll do, I guess, the first row, and you guys will do the second row. So this one, the inscribed angle is given, which is 113. The question is, what is the arc length of DGF? So DGF will be double of angle E, right? So I have to say 2 times 113, because the inscribed angle is always half of it. But if the inscribed angle is given, then to go back out, you have to double it. Okay, so this gives you 226. Okay, all right, and then this is another one that has the diameter right here. That makes this is being intercepted. This is 180. So the angle right here would be 90-degree. Okay, so I think you guys can do number 4. So 5 is kind of tricky because the question is, what is JKL? JKL, you're looking for this, right? And then you kind of have to find what this is first, right? and they did not give you JML or LMJ, but they gave you the other two arcs, which is 65 and 53. So we have to do, okay, 65 plus 53 gives us 811, right? 118. So whatever left over is going to be minus 360. So we have to get, and let's put our TI calculator out. So we need to know what is left. So I have to do 360 minus 118. So 360 minus 118, because I got 118 by adding 65 plus 53. Right, that gives me 224. That makes this side, this intercepted arc is 2, is it 224 or 254? Sorry, 242. Where am I getting this number? All right, 242. So this piece would be 242. Now I'm looking for this arc, so I have to take half of this to find it, right? So we go back to our calculator, 242 divided by 2, which is 121. Very good. So this would be 121. Okay, so that's what we have to do. Okay, number 6, I'm kind of gonna guide you, but I want you guys to do it. So the first one is asking you what is RST, what is RST, which is this angle, and the next one is asking you what is RUT. Good thing is that they're both going to be congruent. So you add all this surrounding, subtract it from 360, gives you this measurement. Once you get this measurement, half it, and then you can get the other. All right, so down here we got solve for x. So the intercepted arc, so just this one is, we kind of setting up the equation, right? CE is 158, and angle D is 8x minus 9. So I know angle D is half of 158, right? Because it's the inscribed angle. So I'll say, okay, what's 158 divided by 2? So I'll come here and do 158 divided by 2 and give me 79. So the angle D needs to be 79. So the way I set it up would be 79 equals 8x minus 9. Okay, and the same way with number 8. This is 67, so the intercepted arc has to be doubled 67, right? So I have to do 67 times 2, which is 134. So this part is 134, so I can do 134 equals 4x plus 58, and then you just solve it. All right, guys, I think this is about it for this section. When it comes to inscribed angle, just remember the rule that applies and then try to solve it. But you gotta do each and every one problem, because the way, even if the rule is one thing, the way they give you the problems are gonna be different. So you have to try it. We'll go over it in class again, and then you guys can ask questions. Okay.